What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of In the Lab, your favorite music production show. I'm still 63 Dinga, and today we're joined by Mr. 808X as we talk all things internet wave, big hash, and music production.
I'm in my garden, smell like garden. Oh my God, I beg your pardon. Ball like Harden. All my killers on the fence now, can't be bothered. I got hundreds for the flex. Do this often. Do this often, like them bosses. New kicks for the mosh pit. 2 checks if you call it. No pilot when I'm falling. No cameras involved. I've been stunning all them suckers. I cannot miss the ball. She barely saw my pockets, but she popping it, oh Lord.
You are the mother. You are great. I don't know no 2 or 3.
What's up, Majid?
How you doing, bro?
You nice?
I'm fresh.
You nice?
Yeah, I'm
so,
good.
who is 808X?
I'm a producer
Yeah.
and a sound engineer and a DJ and many other things, but most importantly, a musician. And yeah, I enjoy everything I do.
Around the music?
Yeah.
How did you come up with the stage name 808X? I've been trying to understand.
Oh, with that one, it was I was making beats, right? Like with 808s, but like no one could tell what type of 808, like what type of 808s I'm using or like the genre I'm gonna take it with 808s, because I used to put 808s in everything. I could get a house song, chop it up, 808s, you know? So now it became like X for like unsolved.
Which 808? Unsolved 808, essentially.
It's like an unsolved mystery. You never know which one it is or which genre I'm gonna whip out next.
Yeah.
So that's how it became that.
So from your earliest placements, there's Ginger Trill involved. How do you end up working with Ginger Trill?
With Ginger, it was actually like so unexpected because I had a session with one of my boys, and then he just said it in passing, like, "Oh, Ginger, I know that guy. I chill with him sometimes." I'm like, "What? What? So why isn't he here right now? Why aren't we cooking up some fire, you know?" And then now he's like, "I'll hit him up, and then we'll make it happen." Next thing, Trill is at the crib, and we're recording, and the energy was, it was actually pretty dope.
Do you rely off energies? Do you think the big name is not worth it if the energy is not right? Are you on that tip?
100%, because like most of my beats are not even like complete beats. I always make like a basic structure, and then once an artist laces a hook or a verse that tells me the direction they want to take the song, I'll be able to decide, okay, to suit your verse, I'm gonna need to add this. I'm gonna add that. Let me add pauses, all of that. So it's like a process. I can't just send you beats because
so it's tailor-made. It has to be within the studio.
Exactly. Tailor-made. Straight up.
Don't steal that. All my royalties. You can't be going around.
I said it first, bro.
So the progress from Ginger Trill to Big Hash, how does that happen?
Actually, I think I met Ginger. I mean Ginger after I met Hash, if I'm not mistaken. And Hash already like fucked a lot of Ginger Trill songs and his lyricism and all of that. So he was actually looking forward to this studio session, and they had some crazy song they made that night. And then, it wasn't like separate encounters where I met this guy and then out of that I met the next guy. It was like organic. Yeah. While this was happening, this was also happening. And then it worked out organically.
So how do you, like you've already said, vibes are everything. So
True.
When picking an artist, is it solely vibes? Or are there factors where you're like, okay, they come up with great hooks, I want to work with them. They come up with great verses, I want to work with them. What's the deciding factor?
Okay, I'm not really like strong when it comes to listening to your lyrics, but I know when something sounds good. So I just listen to you as someone who's not a producer or an engineer, someone who's just
from the listener's perspective.
Yeah, listener's perspective. And then I have to be able to say, okay, there's something special here that I can
work with.
Yeah, there has to be that one thing that's different from everything else. And people are not really conscious of that thing. It's something you have, but you don't even know you got it.
Yeah.
You can't even recreate it. See?
So, with all of that listening that you're doing, which genres of music or what kinds of music are you listening to in order to influence your sound?
Mostly, I'll be listening to old school records, vinyl, your Dorothy Ashby, Miles Davis, the classics.
Classics, yeah.
Yeah, because that's where they actually were on this, I don't know, to say tip that I'm on, where everything has to be done from scratch. If they needed a guitar, they'll get a guitarist in the session. If they needed that, they'll get that.
Yeah.
So listening to that allows me to understand how the sonics became what they are. Like when you break it down to nothing, how it is, you know. And then I don't think like modern music plays a large role on inspiring my sound, because it does to some extent, but it's usually the old stuff, because that's where it's really pure and you know how it is.
So, with what you said now, you basically answered my next question, but maybe you could tell me your production style. It's not a common sound. It's not something you'd hear on every other song. So, are you saying the production is also taken from the music you listen to? Like the production style, the way you mix?
Not really, because I listen to a lot of music, but at the same time, I don't consciously try to make something I just heard.
It's just like it's in your memory, and then
Yeah.
if it does
And then
happen to sound the same,
How it works
happens.
is subconsciously it stays there, and then maybe 2 weeks later, when you're not even thinking about that song, there's a trick you do, and then it's got something to do
So
with that other
similar,
song.
yeah.
But now it's mixed with another inspiration. Like that's how new things come about, because it's different
It's
inspiration.
a different twist on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
So which DAW are you on?
I use Fruity Loops for all my beats, because you know
Fruity Loops.
that's the real deal.
Fruity Loops.
And then Pro Tools for my vocals and mixing.
Pro Tools.
Yeah.
So are you with this chat that people cannot mix on FL?
No, I'm actually not, because you can mix on FL. It's all about the plugins you're using. I mean, it's the
So-
same compressor, same
True,
everything,
true.
just a different,
Setup on
yeah,
it.
just a different graphic display.
With the whole, you started like a topic on it to go into compressors and stuff. What tips could you give, like, you know, someone who's in your shoes, who has an artist that's trying to get their sound to where your sound is now,
Yeah.
and their vocal processing their beats? Where would you like, maybe a gem you needed at the time?
I would say don't try and like always complete your beats. Like most of the time, these guys make beats and they're trying to finish it immediately. But like you realize you could have added something else that would have made it better. And I think that's the biggest problem. People rush the process, and
It doesn't come out the way.
yeah, so I think you shouldn't rush it, and you shouldn't plan any of the songs you make. Just work off the energy you have. If you're feeling sad, make some sad music. Even if you don't want to, like, you don't have to release it, but like find a way to know how to express your sadness in a way, or whatever you're feeling.
So with expressing yourself, I'm gonna ask you a very, I don't want to say controversial, but you know, opinionated question.
Yes.
What do you think of the industry right now? From the technical aspect, from the creative aspect, are you enjoying what you're hearing? What's your opinion?
The industry is actually what you make it, because every person has different obstacles and certain things they have to dodge and go through, you know? So I feel like the industry is so far so good. So far so good, except the fake energy from people that just want to benefit from you without, you know,
Having invested in the
yeah.
setup.
You can tell when someone is trying to leech off you, or when someone is
Trying to milk a
genuinely
verse
trying to
off you,
grow, you know? But like, everything is going well. I can't complain
Checks.
for now.
For now.
for now. Yeah, but yeah,
So what's next for Mr. 808X?
expect to hear a whole lot of fila bad man thing, man shut down when they heard my thing, you know, a lot of that. And I'm gonna move into film scoring soon.
Film scoring.
Yeah, and adverts.
Adverts.
Yeah,
You want this bag, eh?
I have to.
You want this
Otherwise, they're
whole
gonna think
bag.
you're a fluke. Oh, look at this music thing. Why are you doing it? You know the chat.
So you need extras.
You just need to shut people up, like the right people.
Ish.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So what do you think are the producers in the game right now?
In terms of like commercial producers, I think they're doing a good job.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't complain about anyone, but at the same time, I'm not ready for this question, bro.
I'm gonna keep that though. Okay. I'm gonna keep that. I'm not gonna put you on the spot.
Alright.
But just give me your top 5.
Okay, don't catch feelings if I don't know your name. It's not that deep. I still fuck with you.
We still niggas like that.
We got Oshoku.
Yeah.
We got Mash. Who else? Big Liz.
For real. That's the
For
goat.
real,
That's
for
the
real.
Goat. That's the goat.
We have
He's the
Tweezy.
Yeah, can't forget Tweezy.
We got
Pioneer,
Tweezy.
Pioneer.
We got Zuchi Coke Dope.
Sushi Cook Dope.
Elohim.
Yeah.
Elize.
Yeah. Go wild, bruh. We said 5, but you're already killing it.
Nah. Give me 8 names right now. One more name. Who's the last guy?
It's fine.
Damn, I really
7
don't-
works, bro.
Yeah,
7
fine,
works.
Round off.
Speaking of Zuchi, did you see he gave you a shout out on that Slicker interview? I actually told you when we linked up, like last time I saw you.
Oh yeah, you did.
Slick asked him the exact same question. He's like, yo, on the come up right now, who you messing with? He's like, yeah, 808X has got it.
Nice. Shout out to Zuchi for that. You know.
Yeah. Would you guys ever like make a song together? Yo, that would sound disgusting. Yes.
I wouldn't mind.
You don't mind? Hit
I
'em
just
up.
wouldn't like send files and
You want
expect
it to be
something.
organic.
Yeah, if we link up in studio, I'm pretty certain it's gonna be some.
I want my
hot fire.
royalties because like In the Lab made it happen. Because you didn't even know about this. You understand? You didn't even know about it.
Brought it to my attention.
You understand what I'm saying? Find
Yeah.
his feet.
We can talk
Chop it
about
up.
that with
I
management.
feel you. So we're gonna go into our new segment called Minute Mix.
Okay.
What happens is I'm just gonna fire random things at you. Tell me why you use it. I'm gonna give you a topic. If you
Okay.
use something to achieve it, like drums or whatever, tell me what you use and why. Very quick. Fresh things. All right, let's go. Melodies.
Lounge Lizard, because it's got nice sounds.
Oh, yeah. Drums.
Drums, Peanut Butter,
Yeah.
which is an Ashoku kit.
Cool.
That's my go-to kit.
Reverb.
H-Verb,
H-verb.
because I love waves.
Let's go mixing. Random mixing.
Mixing. Damn.
Concept. Gain stage. What keeps
Oh.
it hot?
Don't do too much.
Don't do too much.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, let's go. I'm actually compressors. Let's go compressors.
SSL.
SSL. Waves.
Yeah.
Crack original.
Original.
I
got my
not
iLock.
answer.
I got my iLock with me.
Limiters.
Limiters. Barely use it.
Barely.
Barely.
I feel you. Done. I don't know why I'm staring at that camera. Okay, let's go. For our final segment, we do a situation called Lab Tricks.
All right.
Where you have to just drop a little gem for the kids, man. The kids that are trying to work on their production. So, what's your lab trick?
Don't English. Don't expect too much from the industry. Sort of try grow on your own and with your own team, with same people that have the same vision as you.
Yeah.
And protect your energy at all costs. And always know where you stand with your music. Don't be ignorant and tell yourself you're the best when
Yeah.
the streets don't think
When
so.
there's room to improve,
Yeah,
yeah.
just always make sure you're in touch with reality and learn why certain things are hits, why certain things aren't. Because that helps a lot in your production. Yeah. Let's do it.
So now I'm gonna need an FL Studio trick. because a lot of people try to run away from giving the kids tips, so you have to
Okay.
actually give a proper, FL Studio hack.
Don't make beats like a robot. There's a human element to everything, so don't make everything too perfect.
Like snap and quantize everything
Yeah,
too much.
just make it, loose and
man,
live.
sound live,
Must sound live and organic, because that plays a big part with the Sonics.
Oh, that's
Very
the
big
feel of
part.
the song.
Yeah.
All right, cool, man. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate your time.
Anytime.
Drop some hella gems. See you next time, man. I'm really keen to hear the music and see what you got next.
All right.
Thanks so much, bro.
Shout out.
Wait.
We out of here, baby. Shout out at least one time. Shit, I forgot. Feel about my ting. Man shut down when it heard my ting. You already know who it is. It's your boy 808X. You watching In The Lab. Follow your boy at official 808X on Twitter and the same handle for Instagram.
Clean. Actually, you just hit a record. Nah,
episode. That's the first time.
you second.
Who's
There was only one person who did it first time and got it.
Who's that?
That guy.
Bosses, new kicks for the mosh pit. 2 checks if you call it. No pilot when I'm falling. No cameras.
Okay, yeah. Yo, shout out Brizzy one time, man. Shit. I was about to say last but not least, but they ain't give me a chance.
What?
They ain't give me a chance, bruh. Shout out Brizzy.
Hey, you're putting a stogie on it now.
Oh, no, 2 or 3,
I'm
1, no,
in my
that
garden, smell like garden. Oh my god, I beg your pardon. Ball like Harden. All my killers on the fence now. Can't be bothered. I got hundreds for the flex. Do this all.